Picture this. Your trade is in profit, your heart's pounding, and a voice in your head screams, "Take the money now before it's gone." You click close, feel a rush of relief, only to watch the market hit your target without you. That gut-wrenching regret isn't just a missed trade, it's a battle you're losing with yourself. Want to know why holding trades feels impossible and how mastering your emotions can turn you from a struggling trader into a disciplined pro? Let's dive into the raw, unfiltered truth about trading psychology and how to win the war within. There's a moment every trader knows like the back of their hand, a moment that cuts deeper than any loss. You've done the work, your charts are marked with precision, your risk is calculated, your entry is textbook. You hit the buy or sell button with confidence, and the market starts moving your way. Green numbers flash on your screen, and for a brief second, you feel like you've cracked the code. But then it happens. Your pulse quickens, your palms sweat, and a quiet voice creeps in. What if it reverses? What if this profit disappears? Your finger hovers over the close button, caught in a tug of war between your carefully crafted plan and the primal urge to lock in that fleeting gain. Before you even realize it, you've clicked. The trade is closed, the profit is yours, but it's a fraction of what you planned for. Relief washes over you, warm and fleeting, until you glance back at the chart. The market surges to your original target exactly as you predicted, and you're left staring at the screen, drowning in regret. That moment isn't just a missed opportunity, it's a mirror reflecting your deepest emotional struggles as a trader. I've been there, heart sinking as I watched the market prove me right after I'd bailed out. If you're a trader, you've felt it too. That sting of betraying your own plan is universal, but it doesn't have to define your journey. This struggle to hold trades is one of the most brutal psychological battles you'll ever face in trading. It's not about the charts, the indicators, or even the strategy. It's about you, your mind, and the raw emotions the market knows how to exploit. Closing a trade early feels like a win in the moment. You've outsmarted the market's chaos, secured a profit, and dodged the stress of uncertainty. But deep down, you know it's not a victory, it's a surrender. Every time you cut a trade short, you're not just robbing yourself of pips, points, or dollars. You're chipping away at your trust in your system, your discipline, and your ability to stay calm under pressure. I've lived those moments, staring at a screen, second-guessing every line I drew, letting fear scream louder than logic. It's a cycle that seems harmless at first, a small compromise for the sake of safety. But over time, it compounds into a habit that can derail your entire trading career. The market doesn't just test your analysis, it tests your soul. It lays bare every insecurity, every impulse, every moment you'd rather feel safe than stay strong. This emotional tug of war is why so many traders stay stuck, chasing consistency but never quite reaching it, wondering why their account never grows despite a strategy that works on paper. Why is holding a trade so excruciatingly hard? It's not because your strategy is flawed or your indicators are misaligned. It's because the market is a ruthless mirror, reflecting your deepest fears back at you with unrelenting clarity. Fear of losing unrealized profits, fear of being wrong, fear of watching green turn to red. These aren't just trading fears, they're human fears wired into us from childhood. We're taught to protect what we have, to cling to the bird in the hand rather than risk it for two in the bush. In trading, that instinct is magnified tenfold because real money is on the line. I remember my early days as a trader, heart pounding as I watched a small profit flicker on the screen, terrified it would vanish if I didn't act fast. I'd close the trade, feel a fleeting sense of relief only to be crushed when the market did exactly what I had predicted. That regret wasn't just about the money, it was about knowing I'd betrayed my own plan, my own potential. The market didn't beat me, I beat myself. It's a lesson every trader learns the hard way, but it's also the key to unlocking your growth. The market doesn't care about your fears, but it rewards those who can face them head on. Here's the raw, unfiltered truth. Holding trades is what separates amateurs from professionals. Amateurs chase quick wins, snatching small profits like they're stealing candy before someone takes it away. They're addicted to the rush of banking a gain, no matter how small, because it feels like control. Professionals, on the other hand, play a different game, a game of patience, discipline, and trust in the long-term edge of their system. They feel the same fear, the same temptation to close early, but they've trained themselves to sit through it. I've watched pro traders in action. They're calm, almost unnerving, as the market swings, trusting their plan while I was still learning to trust mine. One premature exit might seem like a big deal, a few pips here, a few dollars there, but stack those exits up over weeks, months, or years, and you're not just losing trades, you're destroying your risk to reward ratio, erasing your edge, and trapping yourself in a cycle of frustration and self-doubt. You risk 20 pips to make 70, but if you keep cashing out at 10 because you're scared of a reversal, your winning system becomes a losing one. The math is brutal, and so is the reality. Your strategy didn't fail you, you failed it. The emotional toll of closing early runs deeper than missed profits. Every time you exit a trade before your plan says to, your brain gets a hit of dopamine, a chemical reward for escaping discomfort. It feels good, like dodging a bullet or winning a small battle. But then you see the market hit your target without you, and the regret crashes in, heavier than any loss could ever be. You're on an emotional roller coaster, chasing short-lived highs and drowning in crushing lows. I've been there, feeling that addictive pull to close early just to feel safe, only to hate myself when the chart proved me right. Over time, this becomes a reflex, a habit so ingrained that your hand moves to the close button before your mind can catch up. It's like an addiction. Not to trading itself, but to the fleeting comfort of small wins. And like any addiction, it blinds you to the bigger picture, your growth, your consistency, your potential. You stop trading for profit and start trading for safety. And the market punishes that mindset with ruthless efficiency. You're no longer building an account, you're just surviving, one small, unsatisfying win at a time. Let's get brutally honest. The reason you can't hold trades isn't because the market is scary or unpredictable. It's because you don't fully trust yourself. You don't trust your analysis enough to let it play out. You don't trust your strategy enough to stick to it. You don't trust your risk management enough to protect you. And most of all, you don't trust your ability to sit with discomfort, to endure the uncertainty of watching profits fluctuate or price pull back. Holding a trade means embracing discomfort, and that's where most traders falter. I've sat through trades where every pullback felt like a personal attack, where every tick against me screamed, "Get out now." But the traders who succeed aren't the ones who avoid that discomfort, they're the ones who lean into it. They know that holding a trade isn't about being right, it's about being disciplined. Imagine two traders with the same setup, same entry, same stop loss, same target. Trader A sees profit, panics, and exits early with a small gain. Trader B feels the same fear, the same temptation, but stays calm, trusts the plan, and rides the trade to target. Trader A is left with regret, Trader B is left with reward. Multiply that across 100 trades, and the difference isn't just in their accounts, it's in their character, their resilience, their growth. The market is a brutal teacher, but it's also a mirror, reflecting not just your trades, but who you are. Every time you close a trade early, you're not protecting yourself, you're sabotaging yourself. You're telling your brain that fear wins, that discomfort is stronger than your discipline. But every time you hold to your plan, you build something stronger. Trust in your system, confidence in your execution, resilience in the face of uncertainty. I've had trades where the waiting felt like torture, where every second tested my resolution. But sticking to the plan taught me more than any indicator or strategy ever could. The market doesn't care about your feelings, but it rewards your patience, your courage, your ability to stay the course. So, the next time you see green flashing on your screen and feel the urge to click close, pause. Ask yourself, is this fear talking or is this my plan? If it's fear, you know what to do. Hold. Not because it's easy, but because it's the path to becoming the trader you want to be. The market will test you 1,000 times, but if you can master your emotions, you'll master the game. And that's not just a win for your account, it's a win for your soul.